name is Don Henderson and welcome to Being Thinking. I'm putting together this video blog for one very simple reason, and that is because I have stage 4 esophageal cancer. And what that means is that the cancer has actually metastasized or moved from its original place that was in my esophagus to another point in my body, which is now in my abdomen, and essentially it's a place that's very difficult to treat. And so what I want to do is I want to put together a video blog series for as long as I've got that initially we'll talk about cancer and my cancer journey, and then what we'll do is we'll move out of that into other areas. Because one of the things that I've noticed over the last few years, I was initially diagnosed with cancer in 2010, and what I've noticed during the time that I've had to think is that my worldview has completely changed. My worldview about what we think success is, my worldview about God and religion, my worldview about politics and governments and Big Brother and a whole host of things has completely changed. And I want to be able to share these opinions with you, and if they resonate with you, fantastic. If they don't, that's equally fantastic. Do you know that diversity is the strength of humanity, and having a diverse range of opinions is really what we need in the world? And so I just want to be a part of that. And so that's what these video blogs are going to be about. As I said initially, it's going to be about just talking about my cancer journey and how I remained fairly positive through that. And even now, you know, I'm really betting against the odds, being stage 4. And so it's going to be about you know, finding that inner strength and the inner will to smile and to find ways of being able to laugh and to enjoy your journey. Because, you know, the biggest thing that I've learned over the last few years, and I'll share this with you right now, is the simple fact that, cancer or not, none of us knows how much time we actually have left. Not one of us. In fact, it could quite possibly be that if you're watching this today, you may not be here tomorrow. There are people who are going to get up in the morning who are not going to go home in the afternoon. That's the reality of life. And it is really important that you understand this simple reality. And although we don't like to think about it, it is a simple reality. But once you do, it actually begins to put some things in context in your mind. And the very first thing it should put in context in your mind is time is the most precious thing that you have. And in fact, you know, there is no time is money. The simple reality is no amount of money can compensate for a single second, minute, hour, or day of your life. Yes, money is a necessary part of living in a modern world, but it's not the biggest part. So I'm going to be talking quite extensively about time and just how precious a commodity it is. And I'm glad to be sharing this time with you, and I want to thank you for it. I really do, from the bottom of my heart. If you're watching this, thank you for your time. But I want to be able to motivate you. But my form of motivation is not like the traditional mainstream form of motivation. You know, there are times when I am motivated by anger, and it's what I call a righteous anger, where I just get so fucked off with what's happening in me and around me that it motivates me and propels me forward to get some shit done. The other thing you're going to notice is I swear a lot, and I'm not going to make any apologies about that. Do you know what's really hard case though? Is that at some point I'm going to get an email from an academic who's going to condemn me for swearing. They're going to say that I'm less intelligent. The fact of the matter is, when it comes to intelligence, I actually score pretty high up there, and I'm just a few points shy of being able to get into Mensa. So we can have that debate if you want. I swear because I like swearing. Okay, I like the way the words like fuck roll off your tongue. And it's actually a really good way of really hammering home some really important messages, because when you hear an expletive, you take note. My form of motivation is quite angry, okay? And it's the kind of righteous anger that Tony Robinson used the one day when he woke up and he was overweight, unfit, unmotivated, and going nowhere. And he got a righteous anger that got him first to pick up a shoe and throw it against the wall. At least that's the story as I understand it. And look at him now. Okay, one of the top motivational professionals in the world. And so that's kind of my form of motivation. All right, but what I want to do is I'm going to share just from my experience, and I want to share my opinions and my journey. And it's going to be the greatest part of what these video blogs are about. And if they resonate, as I said, if they resonate with you, that's really good. And if not, no harm, no foul. But if they do resonate with you, or if you know someone who perhaps could use a little bit of a rev up, by all means, share the links to these videos. Okay, so I've used up enough of your time for now, and I want to thank you so much for viewing this introduction. In the next video, I'm just going to give you a very, well, it's actually not quick. It's going to be a little bit of a lengthy video just about going through my cancer journey, and then from there I'll make them a hell of a lot smaller for you, and we'll just start looking at different areas of my cancer journey, and from there I'll start talking about other subjects as well. So thank you very much for your time. Have a fantastic day, and listen, make every minute count. Thank you.